Welcome back to another superior episode of Whining About Pest Control. If you've just stumbled in here, I am Shell Hartzer of 360 Pest Consulting. And kind of gone in a different direction for this episode. Today, we're going to talk about timing, when pests are being pests. Understanding a pest schedule is as important as knowing when to serve the perfectly chilled wine, like this juggernaut Chardonnay I'm drinking today. Cheers. We'll see about this one. Now, one of the many things that makes pest control difficult is that many of our pests aren't active when we are. Most have that specific time of the day when they're most active. We break this down into three different categories: diurnal, nocturnal, and crepuscular. Let's start with those pests that are most active during the day. These are obviously easier for pest pros because they're out and active when we are. This is what we call diurnal, di referring to day. Now, a few common pests that we have that are diurnal: flies, wasps, ants, most ants, and a lot of our stored product beetles. This means that treatment can be more targeted and inspections are easier because we're active when they are. Literally, we can see more of them. Now, on the flip side, we have nocturnal pests, most active after the sun goes down at night. They're adapted to that darkness to avoid predators, which of course includes us. These can be a challenge because customers won't see them as much. They can kind of build up in populations before they're noticed, and they're definitely hiding during the day. Some of our most common nocturnal pests: rodents, rats, mice. We also have insects like cockroaches and bedbugs for the most part. While some big cities might have a pest control company that has a night route or two, it's not very common. So these pests aren't out when we are. Now we get to those in-betweeners, the crepuscular pests. Crepuscular is such a cool word. This term comes from the Latin word for twilight. It's perfect because these pests are most active during those low light hours of dawn and dusk. It's kind of a clever survival strategy that allows them to avoid both the diurnal and the nocturnal predators. One of the most common crepuscular pests we deal with: mosquitoes. Think of when they're out biting you. It's sunset, sitting on the porch with that nice glass of wine and that stupid little mosquito. Yeah. But can we whine about control on this subject? Absolutely. Knowing when a pest is active can do two things for us. It can help choose control methods, and it can help us ID pests. Great example here. Knowing we have a pest like houseflies that are diurnal, attracted to light, we can use insect light traps, and that will be fairly effective. But if we have cockroaches, they're not going to want to go to the light. They're going to want to go the other way. So it wouldn't be effective. Or say we have a pest that's active during the day, like one of the social wasps. We know not to treat them during the day. We're going to go out and treat at night, early or late, when they aren't very active and all of them are back in the nest. It's going to make that treatment much more effective. Now, remember earlier how I said ants are diurnal for the most part? Say a customer calls in with an ant problem and they say that they're only seeing them at night. One of our pest species of ants is nocturnal, so we have a pretty good idea that these are going to be carpenter ants. That behavior of that activity is important because it helps us do pest control better. So whether you're dealing with the early birds or the night owls or even the twilight crowd, contact us for help on any of these. Don't forget to hit all those buttons down below because you don't want to miss the next Whining About Pest Control. And until that next episode, cheers to our superior, behaviorally diverse pests.